So what I work on really is the general process of how people understand sentences. And the bit that I look at is how the way that you say a sentence affects what people understand. And so that includes things like the general tune of a sentence and sort of the pauses, the rhythm in it. And those two things together are called prosody. And so I work on how prosody affects the processing of sentences, like John heard that Bill called on Monday. You get on Monday, and there's actually two possibilities. It could be that Bill called Monday or that John heard something Monday, and that decision is called attachment. So I'm looking at prominence of items in a sentence and what it can do to how you put the sentence together to mean something. I'm trying to figure out what the pieces are and what they do, and then someone could go, okay, given that it does X and that they don't seem to be able to use it, here's what we'll need to sort of help them with in order that they can better go about their daily lives and understand people. I need, to prepare sentences that have a particular prosodic contour. It turns out that I was actually raised by classical musicians, that turned out to be very useful, that I am able to be more aware than most people are of exactly how I'm saying the sentence. It's almost like I'm singing it in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm hitting a high here, then I go low, then I pause, so I actually record most of the sentences that I use, though we have occasionally done things where we do use a speech synthesizer to manipulate some aspect of pitch, but most of the time it actually is me sort of singing out what I want on the sentences, which is kind of handy. Getting the R15 award, it was a process. I mean, a lot of support, a lot of help with the budget and the nuts and bolts from the research office on campus and from KBRIN and people involved with KBRIN. A grant workshop that I took there was very helpful about what NIH is looking for. KBRIN said, okay, this looks promising. How about, 2-year grant, you can hire a student, you can get some equipment, you can have some time off, get some pilot data. And that also was very influential in then making the revised NIH grant look like it was going to work, because I was able to say my pilot data, experiment 1, already is working, and so there is a point to doing the whole set of experiments that I proposed.